Okay, so to get straight to the point, I got a new juicer. And this is what I wanted for my birthday from myself, okay? I've been wanting a cold press juicer for a really long time. I've had a few. I had a Jack LaLanne when I was in college. After that I got a NutriBullet, and then recently I bought an Omega over the last year or so. I didn't really like it after a few months. It started leaving too much juice in the pulp. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, so this is my new baby. It's a cold press juicer, which is what I wanted. I talk a lot about to my friends and family about the benefit of greens in your greens intake. So I was like, since I like juicing, and I mean I eat salad, I eat other green things, I will NutriBlend some green stuff, but how can I get in all the greens that I need, and do it on the regular? Get a juicer, okay? And get a cold press juicer. I used a Breville and it's fine, but the Breville uses heat to juice. And I was like, I want to do that in a different way. I want it to be cold. I want the maximum amount of nutrients. I want to be able to leave it in the fridge if I need to for a day or so, never over 3 days with anything that I juice. So cold, from my understanding, based on my research, is better. Okay, so I'm excited. Let's open this bad boy up. All right, so this is it. Okay, it's a small one. The juicers that I've had in the past have been huge, and honestly I can appreciate the fact that this is small because I live in a place with no counter space. All right, let's open it. Let's get in this box. Shine Kitchen by TRIBEST. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so since I've never had this kind of juicer before, I wanted to make sure that I read how to properly assemble it. I never had one with the auger in the inside before, so I feel like I needed to make sure I read the instructions. So there's the pusher. Jeez, that guy. I'm going to take the auger out. Auger housing.
What you do, John, boy?
There's a teeny tiny amount of room in here to pull this guy out. Hold on, let me try to miss something. Move the auger, pull the auger straight up the couch. Pull it straight up. Okay. All right. So, there's the auger. There's the juicing screen. Here's the pulp container. Here's the juice catcher, okay? So these are all the pieces. They also stuck a apple slicer in there. I did buy an apple, so they sent an apple slicer with it. Now, what I'm gonna do is go wash all these pieces, and then I'm gonna come back and juice all of this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, be right back. So I'm back after my battery died, and we're gonna get back into this thing. Okay, so I already washed my veggies with this Thieves fruit and veggie soak. It is essential oil based and, well, essential oil infused, and it effectively washes produce with the Thieves essential oil. It's highly concentrated, so I use this for all my fruits and veggies when I'm washing them. Let's move that guy. All right, so I bought this juicer because I specifically wanted to be able to juice greens. I didn't want to stick greens in a Breville juicer or any other kind and not know what I was going to get out of it. But based on my research, this one can juice greens properly. I mean, we're gonna see together. I'm gonna try my best to put them in here properly. I hope I don't mess anything up. And I'm thinking that you're supposed to juice the greens first, but they need to be wrapped, like they need to be wrapped together or something like that. So I'm gonna try to figure this out. Like, how do I get this kale wrapped all together? It's looking real ghetto. And maybe it's the kind of kale that I bought, but once you, the kale could stay, I guess, together, and would be easier to wrap if I left the stems on. But per Google, I don't even know what website, it said to take the stems off. So I did that, and now it's just kind of these little pieces. And I'm not sure. So, you know what? Before I do that, I want to make sure I have everything else cut, because this seems like it's gonna take me the most time. And because this juicer has a small chute, which absolutely sucks, that's not going in there like that. So I don't mind cutting it down like so. Still not giving me anything. All right, I'm gonna slice it like this. That's good. I'll do the same for the other one. Girl, you're cutting it close. Okay, that's gonna be fine. So my cucumber's cut. Now I'm going to take this celery, and even though I don't think it should be, I think I should be able to do the celery in there like that without having to slice it down the center. Well, I'm going to do it like I want to do it and just hope it doesn't fail. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do the celery. I'm going to add some lime, but the lime needs to be peeled, of course. I'm pretty sure there could have been an easier way to do this, but anyway. So, the thing to know about cold press juicers is it's going to be time consuming, simply because, well, maybe not all cold press juicers have this tiny chute, but with this one in particular, it's going to take you some time. You have to cut these small pieces. I knew that when I bought this thing, that the chute was small. I was totally okay with it. So now that everything else is cut, the fuck, I'm spitting myself. All right. So now that everything else is cut, back to this. So I also read if your kale is kind of hard and not really tender, you're not going to get a lot of juice out of it. So I'm prepared for whatever happens with this kale, because I don't know if this is tender or not. Anyway, let's just do it. Okay, I'm gonna cut it on. Oh, that's reversed. So it's on. It's pretty quiet. So, pretty dry. That's what we want. Now, let's stick a cucumber in this thing. So that was quite a bit of kale. I did the whole bowl. I didn't know I was going to do the whole bowl, but I was just like, it is what it is. Let's just do it. Why not? So I'm not sure. Let me see. All right. I wasn't sure if anything was happening. Here we go. So you don't want to force it down in there, but it's pulling, it's grabbing it. So you just have to make sure that it's moving. You just do a little, just do a little nudge. All right, so I'm done with the cucumber. Let's get these apples. Celery has a lot of water, so I'm wondering what's gonna happen when I start, how much it's gonna fill up when I start putting the celery in there. Now I'm doing the lime. So you can see pulp is coming out nicely, nice and dry. I don't want to help this guy either. I want it to do its own thing. I don't want to. Okay, I want to. Oh, I have more cucumber. I didn't know that. Alright, so I'm down to my last sticks of celery. I can't help but to do that. I can't help it. So I feel like the juicer is still doing its thing. I'm gonna wait until there's nothing more coming out. First of all, I love this little stopper. Love that. Love that. Okay. So, this is what the pulp looks like. It's not moist. I'm pleased. I don't feel like I can juice this again or squeeze it and get a whole lot of juice out of it. All right. All the vegetables we had here, this is what we got. There's a lot of foam on the top. I'm okay with that. I'm not real picky, and I do understand, like, even when I juiced celery in the past, there was a lot of foam and stuff, and it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna pour a glass of this and come back and let you know how it tastes. All right, so now I'm back with my glass. My celery, apple, kale, cucumber, lime juice. Cheers. Woo! I can taste the celery. I can taste the lime. It's really not bad. It's not bad. It's not thick. I don't feel any grit in there. Like, it's very easy and smooth to drink. Y'all might have did something. I do wish there was a top on this, but no big deal. I have mason jars. I'm going to put this in a jar, put the top on it, put it in the refrigerator, drink the rest later. But I haven't had my greens for the day, so this is it. Happy birthday to me. We're going to do great things together.